Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the show. I'm Chance Ellison.
And I am Russell Howell.
And this is Notorious by Chance Live, the show where we come talk all things movies, television, streaming, news, sports, basically anything and everything we feel like talking about on a given day. Yeah, I finally got some intro music. Hooray.
I like it.
Yeah, that's nice, right? Royalty free. Very nice.
That's how we roll.
So we are here to get, this is our weekly live show. We come in and talk everything. What's like you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm good, man.
I never asked you how you're doing.
We're just always business, man. We come in and no, I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm doing great. Do a little early plug for you right now. Mike Deacon, co-host of Outside Drunk Side on this great channel, is here tonight. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you. Good to have you with us. I did record an episode I'll do a plug right now. I did record an episode of You Never Seen It for Allison Salamoni. You know that show where like she's going through stuff that she's never seen.
Okay.
Yeah, we did Mulholland Drive. So
that's
coming out I think week after next. So you can go tune into that. But let's get into our regular segment, starting with, of course, the wonderful world of sports. Let me name this to wonderful world of sports ball. Got to put some basketball stories real quick. First of which, get some two major stories involving one Mr. Star of Space Jam 2 himself, LeBron James. First of all, LeBron James, he became the first player in NBA history to score 40 points against every single team.
Yeah, that's
every single one.
Pretty crazy.
It is, man. I mean, he's one of the greatest of all time. Okay, here's my question: Where would LeBron rank for you in terms of like Mount Rushmore for basketball?
I mean, he'd be on there for sure.
Would he be on there for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I would put him on there. Obviously, you got to put Jordan on there. I would throw. Man, Magic. It's just I'd throw Magic on there. Bird. I don't know, man. There's a lot of. You only get 4.
Yeah. Kobe.
I don't know.
Shaq.
Kobe you could throw up there. Shaq. I've always loved Shaq.
That might be a discussion one day. Like I've heard basketball players of all time.
Yeah, Shaq was always like one of mine because I transitioned out of Jordan because I liked Jordan, but I think it was like when they were getting cocky, they were winning, and I kind of just fell out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is when I figure I was like 10 or 11 or whatever, and then 92 came, and Shaq got drafted by the Magic, and I just then it helped with the movie Blue Chips coming out. I kind of just really just took over, and I've kind of followed Orlando ever since.
Fair enough. Other thing about him in the news. So LeBron James, as of recording this show, is 178 points behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to be the all-time scoring leader in NBA history.
That's
thing
crazy.
Is though he's on pace to beat that the same day of the Super Bowl, or the same weekend of the Super Bowl, I should say.
Really? Wow.
I feel like he's gonna hit this landmark, and it's just gonna be buried.
Well, it's either that or you have to have some big games. I mean, you have to have a lot of big games if you can get, eke out some 40, 50-point games. You know what I mean?
Let me see how. Yeah, because Kareem is number 1, and he is currently he's 177 points behind. Sorry, 167 points behind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Who was number 2? Who did he pass? Jordan? Not Jordan.
No, he passed Jordan a while ago.
No, I know that. And how long did it take? How long did Malone play?
Malone, he got to where he was after 1476. So 1,476 games.
Okay, and how many is LeBron on?
1405.
Oh, okay. So it's
kind of crazy that he's going to be like at the top of the list despite playing in like 100 less games than Kareem.
Yeah, and it's crazy because of the fact that he has been in the postseason the majority of his career too.
But the interesting thing about Jordan, though, he's number 5 with only 1,000 and change in games.
Yeah, so I mean that kind of tells you how he took over his team.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still a great accolade. Especially because he passed Carl in fewer games, which is impressive. Now, how many games did it take Kareem?
1,560.
1,500.
Yeah.
So he's gonna break this. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so
Imagine
that's
if it took 1,500 games to get 170 points.
just space it out a little bit, you know.
Just
Come
a
in,
little here,
get
little there.
fouled, do a couple free throws, and then see yourself out for a little bit.
See
You know?
yourself out. Just lead the court. Like Russell Westbrook in the fourth quarters. Lead the court.
Yeah, I mean, that just tells you how he's just been a game changer ever since he came to Cleveland. You know,
Absolutely.
so
I mean, dude's one of the greatest athletes, not just basketball, but athletes of all time. Like,
for sure.
I'm
I mean, yeah,
I'm happier that he stars in the greatest movie of all time, Space Jam 2.
I don't know if that's the greatest movie, but sure, we'll go with it.
Yeah, no. Space Jam is the greatest movie in history. Space Jam 2, greatest movie of all time. There's a difference.
All right. You go with that one then.
Oh yeah, I'm going there. Moving on to our next story. Got some football news. Off season is hitting hard for some teams. Some are already starting to make big moves. Mainly the Carolina Panthers, who have hired Frank Reich as their new head coach.
I saw that. Yeah, not a bad move. I mean, Carolina. I think he's. I mean, he was obviously pretty good quarterback when he backed up the Bills and started for the Bills, but I mean, I think he did a decent enough job in Indy.
I didn't know. Like, he was like the original starting quarterback for the Panthers, like the OG, like first year starting quarterback for the Panthers.
Right, really. So it comes full circle. There you have it.
It does.
I always think of, oh my God, who the hell do I always think of?
Jim Kelly? No,
no. I'm talking about for the Panthers. Oh, no, I'm thinking of
Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins, yeah.
They were on the same team, but Frank Reich was the starter.
Okay, and then obviously Brunell was the first for the Jaguars.
Yeah. Who's the first Texans starting QB?
Carr? No, it wasn't David Carr.
It was David Carr. No, you're right. It was
David Carr. Yeah, that's what I thought so.
I don't know why, but I looked up all of Houston's first round picks over the last couple of years. Man, they're just not a great organization.
I mean, J.J. Watt obviously was there.
I mean, J.J. Watt's a great pick. Andre Johnson's a great pick. Deshaun Watson is a good pick on paper. Actually, I always say it. Like, they're not an awful organization. It's just funny how some of these picks have gone. Like Will Fuller, who just disappeared.
Yeah, he's completely vanquished.
Yeah.
That's when when you where you're at as an organization. Once where you get your draft picks at. What do you do with them?
The other big hire that took place today, this morning, actually, the Jets have hired former Broncos head coach, former Packers offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett as their offensive coordinator for the 2023 season. This did fuel a lot of rumors of Aaron Rodgers possibly going to Green Bay. I'm sorry, not to Green Bay. He's already in Green Bay. Possibly going to New York for next season. I don't think he stays in Green Bay, but
he's not gonna. He doesn't stay in Green Bay. Tommy doesn't stay in Tampa Bay. So
no, Tom's not going back to Tampa.
Bays are losing both their quarterbacks. I think this is where I feel more confident saying I think Aaron Rodgers is done in Green Bay than I did last time.
I feel more confident saying he's done in Green Bay more than I have the last couple of years. I thought he was done after 2020. I thought he was done after 2021. I thought he was done. Now I think he's really done. His demeanor, just everything. When you're
about
getting axed in the first round of the playoffs by the Lions, I think that's a sign you need to move on.
But when you didn't even get in the playoffs, that was the last game.
Exactly. Like when the Lions are the reason you don't get into the playoffs, that's a sign.
Yeah, but I mean, in the Lions' defense, so they're definitely hitting a resurgence though.
Yeah, absolutely. If they don't look, Jets fans need to pray if they get Aaron Rodgers. Because if not, you're in for a rough time. Because Nathaniel Hackett was a pretty shitty play caller when he was in Jacksonville.
Yeah, he couldn't hack it.
Moving on. That's it for the wonderful world of sports. Actually, you know what? Okay, fine. We will talk about the conference final, even though I did talk about at length on our other show on this channel, Left Side, Strong Side.
Disappointed in 3 out of 4 of you guys, man.
Why? The Eagles.
I know what you guys did. I know what happened.
Hey, you want to come on and defend the Niners? Come on.
Thanks to Jacob London for taking the 49ers. I think he was the only one on your panel that took them.
I think he was. I got money. I got money on the Eagles too.
Oh, really?
I'm sports betting.
It can be quite addicting, but just watch yourself. You know, it can
Yeah,
be
yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah. Don't, no, it can be fun and addicting, but also, also like don't get addicted. You'll fuck up your life. But I did place like a massive parlay on both games, and the
I
payout
put
of
a
both was
parlay.
huge if it hit.
I put a parlay on the Dallas and the Niners game, and I just it was because of the points scored. I got killed there. I
Yes.
had both quarterbacks going over $1.99, which I hit. I had the rushing yards for both quarterbacks right. I missed a Kittle touchdown. I didn't get a Kittle touchdown. I got a McCaffrey touchdown. Who else? What else did I get? Yeah, the points killed me because I took the over.
I did.
Yeah, and I think out of the eight, I hit 5 out of 8.
Yeah, I have a 7-way and I have an 8-way on
Nice.
the AFC. So my 7-way for the Niners, Eagles. So I have Eagles winning, Hurts, AJ Brown, and Kittle scoring touchdowns. I have the Eagles scoring over 25 points, or sorry, 25 or more points. I have Sanders going over 55 yards rushing, and I have Debo going over 55 yards receiving.
All right, I had to put McCaffrey in there for anytime touchdown score too.
Yeah, I think he'll get in, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel a Kittle touchdown coming along. So I don't know why.
I picked it for Dallas. And I didn't get it, but yeah,
My fucking parlay for the other ones, like that's insane. Like, so I have Chiefs. I have touchdowns from Travis Kelce, Jerick McKinnon, T. Higgins, and Kadarius Toney.
Okay.
I have KC with 25 or more points.
Okay.
I have Mahomes over 280 passing.
Yeah.
Actually, both him and Burrow over 280.
I don't know. Could happen though.
I mean, look, it's a low risk, high reward type of bet. So.
Oh yeah, I mean,
let's see if it shakes out. So yeah, that's what that's gonna do for sports talk. And I move on to our trailer talk for the day. We only have 3 things to talk about today. First of which, talk about Daisy Jones and the Six. So Daisy Jones and the Six is an upcoming miniseries to Amazon Prime. And it's basically about a indie folk rock type of band, and basically charts their rise and their breakup at the height of their popularity. And yes, this is very much inspired by Fleetwood Mac. Thank you for asking. It has a cast and features includes Riley Keough, Sam Claflin, Suki Waterhouse, and others. Russell, what do you think of the trailer for Daisy Jones and the Six?
I dug it. I like, especially good music in series. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like it's pretty well acted, and the fact that it's a series kind of cool. It's not like it's all done on one 2-hour watch or whatever. So yeah, and who knows if it gets good and it gets picked up for another series, who knows, or another season, who knows where you go with it,
Also, like it pulls a Big Little Lies. It's marketed as a mini series, but then you just renege and make it a long-term series.
I mean, if it's successful, why not?
I can see it happening. Oh yeah, no, I think it looks really good. I love Fleetwood Mac, so
Yeah,
I think that their story is really interesting. You can't make a Fleetwood Mac show because I feel like no band members would sign off on it. This is good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with like a low,
We know.
Yeah, it's all good.
And yeah, this is set for a release on Amazon Prime March 3rd, 2023.
The lead they definitely got Kristen Stewart vibes from the beginning of it. They look like Kristen Stewart a lot.
A little bit.
Yeah, and I think she was fantastic in The Runaways too. That's another.
She was good in The Runaways.
Musical pick there with yeah.
Next show we're talking about is for We Have a Ghost. So We Have a Ghost is the latest film from Christopher Landon. He's the guy who directed one of the Paranormal Activity movies. Not sure which one, but definitely one of them.
Freaky,
I think the fourth. Huh?
Oh, I think he did Freaky too, didn't he?
He did do Freaky, and he did the 2 Happy Death Day films.
Oh, yeah. And Happy Death Day, those were good too.
Yeah. But anyways, this is a horror comedy for Netflix, and it's about the discovery of a house that is haunted by a ghost named Ernest, played by David Harbour. Makes a family social media sensation. But when the father, Kevin, played by Anthony Mackie, and Ernest get to the bottom of the mystery of Ernest's past, they become targets of the CIA.
Huh.
Yeah, okay. This is a very strange sounding movie, but look, he had a really good cast. I like Anthony Mackie. I like David Harbour. Christopher Landon's actually a really good genre filmmaker. So, Russ, what do you think for this of this trailer?
No, I dug it. Same complaint I always have when we put these out. Why don't we put these out in October or in the fall? Just it's a wasted opportunity. I feel like a lot of these guys don't market for the Halloween season. But no, it looks pretty well made. It looks funny. David Harbour's good in pretty much anything he's in. Anthony Mackie, no speaking for David Harbour in the film either.
It's true. I want to be silent the whole movie.
I don't know, and I think it's funny that we have the Ernest is the ghost.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get that now. But yeah, this is set for air release on February 24th, 2023. Oh yeah, shit! I didn't realize the release date. My God, what the hell?
Like I said, I wish we would put this stuff back, or like I've released it, pushed it up a couple months and just did it in October.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Last trailer for a movie that I know Russell is not enthused about at all because he's on the outs of this company. It is Shazam, Theory of the Gods.
As I'm wearing this, I haven't even seen this.
I didn't realize you were wearing that.
Yeah, who am I?
Which is funny because he turned down a cameo in this movie.
Yeah, I just like the Rock's the workout clothes, but no, yeah, it was funny because I still haven't watched this yet, and just don't really have much motivation
to watch Black Adam
anything moving forward.
It'd be depressing for you now.
Yeah, because just sad tidings.
Well, Black Adam specifically would be depressing for you because like Henry Cavill, they throw him right in front of you. He's right there. It's like, nope, you don't get it. You don't get any of that.
You don't get me watching your shit you put out. So, but who am I? Who am I kidding? I will probably be in line to go see whatever comes up. I'm sure.
I mean, well, you weren't there for Black Adam, which part of the problem. But will you be there for Shazam?
I wasn't. Yeah, I will be. I did like the first one, and it's kind of sad that the whole story, like the whole entire universe, the DC universe that we're working for, is just not going to happen anymore. So that's kind of why I'm out of it.
I want this to succeed because I want a lot of these actors to stick around. Like I want Zachary Levi to stick around in Shazam. I feel like it's tangential enough that you could keep him around and just integrate him with whatever new stuff you're doing.
But to me, it's like you kind of see where I'm at, though. It's just kind of one of those things. Why get invested into something that they're just breaking apart anyway? You know what I mean?
That's true.
But I am looking forward to this. Helen Mirren as the villain, I think, is pretty sweet too.
Who doesn't love Helen Mirren?
She's crazy. She still looks good at her age.
She still looks great. Oh yeah, I did if she let me. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is set for air release on March 17th, 2023. Again, no idea what the future holds for Shazam, or much particularly Zachary Levi as Shazam. But we'll find out, and I will be there when the movie opens. Gonna do it for our looks at our trailers. Very light trailer episode for today. I move on to our news segments, and boy, do we have a lot of things to get into. Starting with, we always got to pay our respects, even though I'm not sure this is something we should be paying respects to, but hey, the fun ride. So I'm going to press pay respects. Splash Mountain recently had its closing day at Disney World. I think it's already closed at Disneyland, but Disney World had its last day. But it's like a weird thing that I do. I go look at like with the Disneyland wait times throughout the day.
Yeah,
just like for no reason. Yeah. The wait for this line was fucking insane.
What was the high that you saw?
I think the highest that I saw was like 220 minutes.
Really? My stepdaughters actually went down Florida. What was it this past weekend? I think
last weekend. What if they got on?
They did. I saw the picture. Yeah, I saw the picture of it. So they get to pay their respects. But yeah, I mean, I've been on it, so it's nothing.
Yeah,
nothing crazy.
And I'm excited for the new Tiana edition of this ride.
Yeah, it should make it a little bit more exciting. Get
plus, you got to appeal to the new audiences, and there is no new audience for Song of the South for obvious reasons.
Yeah, that didn't really. That really didn't take off very well.
Oh no, not at all. You mean the post-Disney slavery Civil War? The post-slavery Civil War Disney movie didn't take off.
No, that landed as well as Birth of a Nation did. I think
it did.
Yeah,
both times actually.
Yeah, true story.
Yeah, but yeah, Splash Mountain. I didn't see like this one viral TikTok going around where it's like this girl like I named my daughter after Splash Mountain. I'm like, the fuck is your daughter's name?
What? Splash?
I don't know. Is it called Splash?
Is she a mermaid? Oh man.
Yeah. sip of that. Moving on to our next story. Lance Reddick and Toby Stevens have been slated to join the Percy Jackson and the Olympians show. Lance Reddick. I mean, you would know him as the concierge from John Wick, the black dude, the bald dude.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing Zeus, which is funny. The thing I saw made it sound like he's playing Poseidon. He's not. He's playing Zeus, which I think is even cooler. And Toby Stevens is playing Percy Jackson. You might not recognize that name, but he's been like doing a lot of TV stuff. I recognize him because he was in Black Sails, which was on Stars. It was like the precursor to Treasure Island.
Okay.
And he was on the Lost in Space reboot for Netflix. It's actually pretty solid. I'd stop recommend checking it out.
What was that? 2 seasons and done?
3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure. I remember the movie when it came out with William Hurt and Matt LeBlanc and
oh yeah, and Gary Oldman, the fucking weirdest cast.
Wasn't that was the movie that dethroned Titanic for?
It was. You're right.
It was the first movie to dethrone Titanic.
You lose your ground to Lost in Space.
That's the fun stuff that we as a team here can throw out some weird trivia facts, you know.
But yeah. I mean, again, you don't know much about these two actors or the property, but I can say, you know, I like these guys. I'm excited to see this show because, you know, everyone I know, well, not everyone I know, but like a lot of people I know are like really love Percy Jackson, and they're into it. Everything they've heard about this show is that it's gonna be that, you know, it gets them excited. So I'm like, yeah, but I can do this. I can get down with some Percy Jackson, some Olympians. Let's do it. Next thing we're talking about. This also ties into our this week of physical media release. Yeah, Violent Night, which is on physical media this week.
Yep.
Is set. It has already had a sequel in the works with the director and David Harbour returning. So I mean, look, we had more Die Hard movies, so I'm not saying it's a possibility, but I don't know. Did you see Violent Night?
I did. I enjoyed it.
I did enjoy Violent Night. It was nice. It was fun.
It is a good movie to put in the repertoire for the holiday season.
Yeah. Now, again, I really do hope that. Actually, part of me hopes that we never see her. She just shows up in like a series of notes, Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
But if we were going to do Mrs. Claus, who do we get? Do we get Goldie Hawn, Bridge of the Universes?
Oh man, then sky's the limit there. You could put Kurt Russell to make cameo.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Crazy.
The crossover, the Santa Avengers. Bring in Mel Gibson.
There you have it, Fat Man. Maybe a Tim Allen cameo.
Oh, yeah. He's Santa Claus again right now. It can happen.
Yeah. Who else could you put in there? You could put, I'd say, if Richard Attenborough was still alive.
Richard Attenborough was still alive. If the guy who played the Big Lebowski in Big Lebowski was still alive, he was Santa Claus once.
Yeah.
Ed Asner. Ed Asner was still alive.
Ed Asner for Elf. We're taking it there. What about the other one? Ho 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 from Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Yeah, he got to be alive. He was like young in that. He was like a younger guy in that.
That's a good question. Is the Christmas Story Santa still alive?
Has anybody even asked that question? That's the other one. That's the other big thing you gotta say. You know.
Let's see. Jeff Gillen, is that dude still around?
He's got to be.
Well, what for making all these jokes, we're gonna find out he's fucking dead.
And then I'll feel like an idiot. I'll be like, well, I
he is still. Oh no, he's dead. He is very dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Like how old?
Oh, wow.
How old?
He was way older than I thought he was doing that movie.
How old was he doing that movie?
Okay, not that old because he was born in 1942, so he would have been around 40-ish.
38, yeah. Or no, 40-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, well, yes. Apologies to Jeff Gillen.
Yeah, so we dropped it.
We did drop it.
What other Santas could we get?
Wow. Yeah, we cannot think of another Santa movie.
We gotta think of animated Santas. What about like the Legends of the Guardians or something?
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, you could put Baldwin in there.
Bring back fucking what's his name? James McAvoy, Arthur Christmas.
James McAvoy. The sky's the limit.
There we go. We need the Santa. Forget Violent Night 2. We need the Santa Avengers. Just every single actor who's played a Santa in a movie.
Yeah, and then you could have like a sidekick, Jack Frost, Michael Keaton. He could be like your Rocket Raccoon.
He'll be the villain that the Senators beat the shit out of him.
He could do that too. Yeah.
I can hear your dog like grumbling around. He's excited. He's excited.
He is driving me fucking crazy right now. He pulls this like he would never do this like right now. I mean, I'm sure he would be, but he'd be like sitting on the couch and then he's back and forth right now pacing. It's the pit bull. He's so bad.
Anyway, yeah, Violent Night 2. If you're excited if you like the first Violent Night, there you go. You got something to be excited for whatever Christmas this comes out next.
Yep.
Next thing we're talking about, Avatar, just continuing to crush.
Just
by the fact that I don't think either of us are possessed to go back and see it.
No, like I said, I still think the first one's. I mean, obviously you weren't a fan of the first one, but I think the first one's way better.
I don't think way better. I think they both got their strengths and weaknesses.
What do you think, Carl?
Well, yeah,
you're chiming in over there. I'm just amazed, and I'm also amazed. We'll talk later on that this got a Best Picture nomination.
Yeah, we'll get into all the Oscar nominations later, but yeah, this movie is just crushing.
What did it hit? Like $2 billion, I think. Didn't it already hit
$2 billion, and it's currently sitting number 6 all time. No, 5 all time.
Where are we at on from number 1 all time?
Number 1, I think you're about 900 million and change ish. Let me just take it.
But again, nothing huge is coming out to where this movie could probably still keep making ground, you know?
I don't know. Okay, so you're currently around 850-ish million behind the number 1, which is obviously the first Avatar.
Yeah.
I think it's a big ask for this movie to try and hit number 1. It could happen.
Yeah, but I'm saying they got to be happy with what they're getting.
Oh yeah, no, they'll take this. If the movie doesn't make another dollar, they'll take this.
Yeah, I never thought this movie would gross $2 billion. I was skeptical because of the fact that we had we had 13 years between releases. You know what I mean? That's a long time.
That's so crazy looking at this list of highest grossing films. The Dark Knight, which at its peak was number 4, is now number 50.
Wow, I remember how huge that movie was too when it came out in 08. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I just remember the hype for the movie was real. Just the theater was packed. It was sold out. Just crazy money that movie made. Yeah, that's crazy that it's dropped. And you figure in 15 years? Yeah, 15 years. Yeah. It went from top 10 to like 50. That's nuts.
Yeah. But yeah, congrats to the team. Congrats to people who love Avatar. Wherever you may be. You're clearly somewhere. I just don't know where you are. Next thing we're talking about, the movie that I wasn't even sure would get a sequel, but I'm happy it is on some level. Girls Trip is getting a sequel that is going to be set in, I believe it said Ghana is where this one's going to be set. All 4 ladies are set to return: Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tiffany Haddish, and Regina Hall. So did you ever see the first Girls Trip?
I did. I enjoyed it.
I liked it a lot too. Really funny. Got a lot of heart.
Yeah, I like that, and because I know that was like around the same night the same time as Rough Night came out. Yeah,
Rough Night, which I didn't like at all.
I mean, it was okay. They were both funny in their own ways. I think
this movie is definitely better than that Rough Night wanted to be, and Rough Night the movie I thought this would be.
Yeah, it was kind of they were
But yeah, no, I'm excited. It's kind of crazy. So right now we are 6 years removed from the first Girls Trip.
I was going to say 6 because that came out
17.
It's crazy. It's been that long.
Yeah. But yeah, Girls Trip. We don't know when it's coming out. We don't even know if Malcolm D. Lee is coming back to direct this one, but if he does, cool. I imagine he is because he works well with a lot of those actors, mainly Regina Hall, who he works with all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, Girls Trip 2. Here we go. Next thing, this is actually one that I think you'll actually be quite excited for. Zach Cregger, director of Barbarian, has just slated his new film. It's going to be called Weapons. And basically, what he described is it's going to be a horror film in like a sort of interconnected horror film with a bunch of different stories going on, sort of in the vein like Magnolia if it was a horror movie.
Okay, yeah, I could dig it.
But you and I are both pretty big on Barbarian.
Yeah, I really think super underrated horror film of the year. I think it's one of my favorites.
I wouldn't say underrated because it made money. People saw it. People like it.
Well, I'm just saying underrated in the fact that I know a lot of people really singing Malignant. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people love Malignant. I just still hate that movie.
I'm surprised you hate Malignant that much.
I just don't like it as much as I don't know. I just don't think it's as good as everybody's thinking. You know what I mean?
Right.
And even at Skinamarink that we need to talk about sometime.
Which I haven't seen. Is it good?
I mean, there's a couple like scare. Yeah, this is a middle of the road film for me, man. I
Yeah,
was
I've
wanting
heard
to like
such
it.
great things about Skinamarink. And then
I was on board, and then like I don't know, man. I think we're really pushing, and then like I get that the vibe that they want you to feel like you're in the dark. I get it. There's just like it's so stupid though. Like I don't know, there's a couple scenes that like I popped up for sure. For the most part though, man, I just don't think, hey, God bless it. I guess it's doing really, it's getting really,
well, like because it
making
made
decent money.
Well, no, because it was made for like nothing. That's
No, and
watching
watching it, you'll know that it was made for nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of like too. Let me get some numbers on Skinamarink.
But like I said, it's something I think we should talk about. It would be a fun film to maybe do a commentary to, or like just do a deep dive into for sure.
Oh, very curious what the audience rating for this movie is.
Yeah, because the critic rating it wasn't actually that bad.
72. Okay, so let's see. Okay, not as bad as I thought it would be, considering it's like an indie horror film.
Yeah.
This was currently has a 43% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So
yeah, that's probably about right because you're gonna get half like for every. Yeah, you'd probably get half and half on that.
Yeah, so let's see. Skinamarink, made for $15,000, made 1.5 million. It's already like blowing up.
Yeah, so I mean, I caught it last night. I messaged you because I was like, man, I don't know. I kind of want to see it, just to see it because like it's leaving the theaters, I think tonight. So it was one of those things. I just wanted to see it before it left.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Zach Cregger's Weapons. I really like Barbarian. Excited to see what this dude next. It's surprising to me this guy, the same guy who starred and co-directed Miss March.
Oh, I remember that movie. I remember liking that movie. But the Playboy Playmate,
yeah, it was that like era of like Euro Trip and fucking.
Yeah, dude, you could recycle those movies, and I was Girl Next Door was a fantastic movie. I'll go to bat for that currently. I still love that movie. But those were good. Those were a good time. Those were your late 2000s.
That was certainly an era of cinema.
That was.
Next, we're talking about. Let's talk about Justin Roiland, who was fired from.
Yeah.
Well, everything. You familiar with Justin Roiland at all?
That's Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah. He's the creator and voice actor. He was a voice actor mainly, and then he started like actually making shows. Turns out recently he was charged with domestic battery.
Yeah, that ain't gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna.
Actually, it wasn't even like recent. This was like an old charge too.
Or was it? I don't remember. I just heard that he got like canned from the show. I'm like, wow, the arrest and crime was actually like from 2020. So I'm not sure what took him this long. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy.
Knowledge was not public until this is why knowledge was not public until 2023 from this year's until this month. So that's why no one knew anything.
That's crazy though, because that's such a successful show. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. He was let go from Rick and Morty. He is which is crazy to me because not only is he the creator and main writer of that show, but he's literally Rick and Morty.
Yeah, so it's like pretty much like he should just take it with him. Be like, and I'm taking my property with me.
Well, I think Adult Swim owns that show, so like he can't take it with them. And they've already renewed it through at least 10 seasons.
Yeah, they said they still had like 80 episodes or something like that to make.
They have at least 10 seasons like that are already slated to be produced. Dan Harmon, who is the other co-creator, he created Community. I really like Dan Harmon. He is going to remain on as the sole creator. Rick and Morty are going to be recast, so I definitely want to hear who's going to be doing this now.
That's crazy. You better get somebody who's pretty much sounds the same. You know what I mean? Or sounds similar to. I have. I've seen a little bit of it. Yeah.
Have you? Do you like it?
I dig it. Yeah. It's okay.
It's funny. It's weird. Like I don't feel it's like the same attachment as everybody else does, but I will sit down and watch Rick and Morty. It's very funny.
I would rather watch Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. I probably would too, honestly.
That's just me. And I know I'm a recent convert, obviously, because I remember I saw the movie.
You saw the movie and you watched the show after, and I'm so happy that you're enjoying the show.
Yeah, my wife and I think we're still in season 1. I mean, because we haven't gotten back to it, but we're probably
And like that, and that's a show that like it gets funnier as you get deeper into it.
Yeah, I think we're like probably at least like 10 or 15 episodes in, but we've I enjoy it. I do, and I would rather watch that than Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty is just like it's okay, but I feel like it's overhyped. You know what I mean? Like everyone's
it's funny. My problem is like, and this is like a weird thing I have. Like it feels like weirdly smug about itself.
Yeah.
It's like a weird mix of like highbrow and lowbrow, but also just it doesn't talk down to the audience, but also you just like have this like it feels a little. It has like this weird like smugness to it. I can't explain it, but you feel it when you watch certain episodes. And
that Bob's Burgers doesn't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah. You just
Bob's Burgers is basically actually because I've been watching the show recently. It's kind of like what the Napoleon Dynamite series wanted to be. Yeah, and I think would have been had it continued because I did like that show. I do think it deserved to continue.
Yeah, it's just a real chill show that you can watch. I like it, and you don't have to. It's I think every episode is a new thing, so it's not like.
And everyone on the show and nobody on the show is a bad person. Unlike he was a kickoff of that in Solar Opposites, which he was also the creator and showrunner of. But that one's also continuing without him, so I'm very curious to see how this is going to go down.
They're going to play With or Without You by U2.
I guess so. Why not? The show is continuing. The show continuing. Goddamn it! I don't care if you're on it or not. But yeah, Justin Roiland seems like he's done. Even though he was a big deal, but now he's done.
Yeah, that's craziness.
For at least 3 years. Bottom line: don't be a scumbag. Even when you're big, don't be a scumbag.
It comes back full circle to bite you in the ass.
Next thing we're talking about, Domi Shi. Someone we'll be talking about later. She's the director of Bao, which she won an Oscar for, and Turning Red. She is currently working on a new film for Pixar. No idea what it's about yet, but she did say it's going to be inspired by her own life and her own upbringing. Again, very limited sample size, but I've liked the work that Domi Shi's done.
Yeah, I've liked Bao. I never saw Turning Red, but Bao.
Have you seen it?
No, Bao was one of my favorite Pixar shorts, though.
Yeah, Bao was really nice, very sweet.
Lava still takes the cake for me. And not to say Lava Cake.
Was that Disney? No, it wasn't. That was Pixar. You're right.
Lava. I think that's one of my favorite.
Lava's a great one. I do love Lava.
Yeah. That I would put Bao probably at number 2 for sure. I like it.
Oh. That would be a fun thing to do one day. Like there's like the tier ranker of all the Pixar shorts.
We'd have to watch it. That could change. Obviously, be talking about it, but I think Lava to me is always really enjoyed that. That'd be something fun for sure. Yeah,
might have to do it in the future, but yeah, I'm excited to see Domi Shi continue her work with Pixar because I think she's great at it. Next thing we're talking about, Cobra Kai. After a lot of speculation, a lot of wondering, it has been renewed for a 6th and final season at Netflix. You're not caught up, are you?
I'm not. I let it slide. I let it slip. I let them sweep the foot. I think I've saw the first 3. I haven't seen 4 and 5 yet.
I will say 5 ends off in a place where it has a very clear end game, but I feel like this is natural just because seeing where 5 ends off and seeing what they build to, it's like you don't really have much place to go after that.
They were talking about movies. I heard after they're
doing a Karate Kid movie, but it doesn't do with Cobra Kai. So I'm not sure what the hell. They said what was the phrase they used?
That'd be your perfect time to put that in.
The original franchise, but it doesn't do with Cobra Kai. What the
but it's your perfect segue into doing it as a movie. You know what I mean?
You probably could have done a movie to wrap this up.
Yeah, that's. I think that would just make sense because of the popularity of it. I mean, it's huge on Netflix. It obviously was big enough for YouTube. I imagine they're kicking themselves in the head for letting that go. But
again, I love Cobra Kai. I'm caught up. You should too because a lot of their best work has come in the later couple seasons.
And I'm a fan. I know because I gushed about it to you when I saw him. I'm like, wow, I can't believe I waited this long. But yeah, I'll tell you what happened. It was last year on New Year's when the season 4 came out. I got sick, and it was one of those things where I didn't feel like doing much of anything. And then time, just like how everything I always tell you happens, time passed, and I just kind of was like, yep, okay. And I just never got back to it. But I do need to get back into it.
All right. So yeah, sixth and final season of Cobra Kai coming to an end. I very excited to see what happens to everybody on the show afterwards.
Seriously.
Like, where does William Zabka go after this?
These guys are just going to do Comic Cons, man. That's pretty much what I say. Ride it out for a couple more years of the popularity of it and just kind of disappear again. I guess.
William Zabka will get stuff after this. So Ralph Macchio again.
Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt it. I'm just saying that I think more so that's kind of where they're probably kind of suited at, because you're going to have people there that are huge, like, because I think they did. Pittsburgh just did a Cobra Kai. Macchio wasn't there, but it was what was it? It was Martin Covey and Zabka was there too. Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and then they had a couple of the other kids there too. Carl, this dog. Dog's a damn terror.
Might need to take him outside next week.
Yeah, I might have to. I'll put him in the basement.
Next thing we're talking about. This is Air has set a release, an April 5th, 2023 release date. Like what the hell is Air? Like, I read about this movie. I'm just like, how the hell did I not know about this? Then I sent it to you. I'm just like, and you were like, how the hell did I not know about this?
Yeah,
this is a movie starring Ben Affleck, directed by Ben Affleck, written by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, who also co-stars in the movie, about Nike's journey to sign Michael Jordan to a sneaker deal.
Yeah.
And it has a supporting cast. Let me pull up the supporting cast for you.
Did you say they're releasing on April 23rd?
April 3rd. No, 5th.
Oh, that would have been kind of cool.
Supporting cast includes Jason Bateman, Viola Davis, Marlon Wayans, and Chris Tucker. Well, this is like, I feel like this is one where I'm just like, how the hell did we not know Ben Affleck made another movie that's coming out this year?
And nobody said a word about it. I didn't hear anything about it.
And I feel like this would have been on both of our most anticipated if we knew about it.
Well, yeah, we're big fans of Damon and Affleck as actors, and just as writers too. They're just as talented. I don't understand where. Yeah, it's just like this movie just came out of nowhere. It came out of thin air.
But yeah, I am incredibly excited to see this movie. Russell, you hear Air? I know you're all in, but are you all in?
Yeah, I'm all in. I would see that opening day for sure. Like I said, Affleck behind the lens for sure. Yeah, I'm on board.
Yeah, so like I said, April 3rd, 2025. It's gonna suck if this is great, and it's coming out in April because I feel like it's gonna hurt its Oscar push for later in the year.
Yeah, it just depends. If it's that good, man. If it's that good, Everything Everywhere All at Once came out earlier in the year too.
That's true. So we'll see how this goes. Next thing to talk about the award show that everybody loves. Of course, talk about the Razzies.
What?
We got that nomination. We got those nominations, and of course, they are in hot water once again. We'll get into why. Let me just share this screen. All right, so these are the 43rd Golden Raspberry Award nominations. Worst screenplay. Blonde, Good Morning, which is apparently a movie starring and written by and directed by MGK. Never even heard of this.
The King's Daughter. I remember I saw that movie.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
Jurassic World Dominion, Morbius, and Pinocchio. The only one I haven't seen here, I haven't seen Blonde, and I haven't seen Good Morning.
I
haven't seen Pinocchio either. Shit.
I saw Morbius. I saw Jurassic World. I saw King's Daughter. I saw the 355.
Oh, we'll get into 355. We'll get into this later, but yeah. Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel. Blonde, which I'm not sure what this is a remake, ripoff, or sequel to. I guess.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
My Week with Marilyn. I don't know.
Yes, I don't know. I haven't seen it. The 365 days, the two 365 days sequels, which I didn't know there were two came out this year. Haven't seen either. Firestarter.
I saw
Justified.
That was bad.
Jurassic World Dominion, that was also bad.
I don't think it was that. I don't think it was like.
And Pinocchio, which I guess I need to watch because everybody's saying how bad it is.
Yeah, I guess, which is crazy. Are you talking about Guillermo del Toro?
No. The Disney Plus. Zemeckis.
Oh, the Disney Plus. Never mind. The Zemeckis. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Worst screen combo. Both real life characters in the fallacious White House bedroom scene in Blonde. Wow. This one got a laugh out of me. Andrew Dominic and his issues with women in Blonde. Tom Hanks' latex hidden face and ludicrous accent in Elvis. Machine Gun Kelly and Maud's son in Good Morning, and just the two movies, just the two 365 days movies.
Wow. Yeah, I don't even. What is this 365 days? What is it like? I don't even know.
I have no idea. I feel like I might have to find out one day.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be a friend of the show there for sure.
Worst supporting actress, Adriana Arjona for Morbius, Fan Bing Bing for 355, and The King's Daughter.
There you go.
Did not have a good January. Penelope Cruz for the 355, which I forgot she was even here.
Hey, yeah, I mean the movie.
I saw these nominations. I forgot she was even on this list.
But the 355 wasn't like, I know it was bad, but it's not Razzie bad. I've seen some bad. What do they think they were going to get? Like Widows, or like what are they going to get out of this? You know,
Lorraine Bracco in Pinocchio, which again I guess I need to watch. And I feel bad because I do like Lorraine Bracco. Mira Sorvino in Lamborghini, The Man Behind the Legend.
And I saw the cover of that movie. I've never seen it though. I love Mira Sorvino. Was good back in the day when she acted.
Worst supporting actor, Pete Davidson in Good Morning, which I guess he's in. Again, I didn't know this was a real movie until they brought this up. Tom Hanks in Elvis, which this year marks Tom Hanks' very first Razzie nomination. I can't say it's undeserved.
It's crazy. Well, yeah, because I just don't know what they were trying to do with him in that film.
Xavier Samuel in Blonde, Maud's son in Good Morning, and Evan Williams also in Blonde. I guess I need to watch Blonde because apparently it's really bad.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm not saying that based on the Razzie. I'm saying that based on people I've talked to who were not fans. Like, not at all.
But Ana de Armas gets an Oscar nomination for the movie, so like.
I mean, we've seen movies where like they're bad, but have like one really good person in it. Like think of fucking the judge. Remember The Judge?
Oh yeah, with RDJ and
Robert. That movie got a Razzie nomination, and no, sorry, not Razzie. The movie wasn't great. Robert Duvall's excellent, and he got an Oscar nomination, which was deserved. I thought it was really
RDJ was good in it too. I thought
he was good.
Yeah, better than Dr. Dolittle.
Now here's where they caught hell. Worst actress. They nominated Ryan Kiera Armstrong for Firestarter, who was a child. I should mention who was a child.
Yeah.
Bryce Dallas Howard for Jurassic World, Dominion, Diane Keaton for Mac and Rita, Kaya Scodelario for King's
Mac and Rita was cute.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I kind of liked it. It was okay. It was just kind of like a Freaky Friday body switching stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bad person for these like taste and judgments on these movies, though. But it wasn't like, I mean, it was bad, but it wasn't bad. The King's Daughter was tolerable.
Kaya Scodelario for The King's Daughter, which again, like, it's bad, but like not this bad.
It's tolerable. That's why, like, I'm like, eh.
And Alicia Silverstone for The Wreck one, a movie I had not heard of until reading this list. The whole controversy is surrounding this nomination.
As they've completely completely crossed it out.
Yeah. So, like, do you think the Razzies are like not justified in nominating a child?
I just don't think they're justified in I don't know. They're like, it's like spoof though. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh my god.
Yeah, like it's a thing you're not supposed to take seriously, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird picking on a child.
It is, but on the same token, though, I mean, if the performance is bad, it's bad. I mean, I get it being a child. I mean,
it's just also something like child actors are just kind of, it's just like a weird thing with child actors because, you know, they are so easy to go off the deep end. Like, look at Jake Lloyd. I think Jake Lloyd won a Razzie. If I'm not mistaken.
What did he win for?
Worst supporting actor, probably. I don't know. Let's find out.
For what? Jingle All the Way?
No, fucking Star Wars. Why did I say the Star Wars? Phantom Menace.
Really?
Let me see. Let's see. Razzies 1999.
Good for Pete Davidson.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you're pounding your chest about that one because you don't like.
He just looks like, I just want to punch that dude in the face. and you know it's true, man. You looked at him, you're like, yeah, I can see it.
I have no issues with Pete Davidson.
Does he look like somebody you'd want to punch though? Just if he looked at you.
Yeah.
All right. So like,
he was nominated. He didn't win.
Okay. So yeah, it does that. But I don't know. Like I said, like you know, we were talking about, like, this is kind of like, this is more comedic than anything.
Yeah. I mean, by the law, I'm like, you're not supposed to take seriously. Like, that doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. Worst actor, Pete Davidson again. Tom Hanks for the second nomination. Machine Gun Kelly.
Look how many. Look at the you have several Oscar winners. You have Mira Sorvino. You have Hanks. You have Jared Leto.
Yeah.
You have Diane Keaton.
several nominees too.
And some
Sylvester Stallone
nominees.
in
Cruz,
Samaritan, which I've heard actually isn't that bad.
Penelope Cruz was a nominee.
Yeah, he was. She was.
Yeah, but what I'm
No,
saying
Penelope
is,
Cruz is a winner. Penelope Cruz won.
oh, she did win. That's right. She won for what the hell was that movie called?
Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Vicky, that's right. Yeah. Okay, that's right. That was the one that was
Which
directed.
she's great at.
Well, that was Woody Allen movie, right?
Yes.
Okay, Woody Allen, man, and that was funny because Mira Sorvino won for Mighty Aphrodite, which was a Woody Allen movie.
He gets a lot of people to Oscars, man.
His movies are good. I like I said,
Blue Jasmine, Woody Allen again.
Blue Jasmine, Kate Blanchett. Yeah,
We're not condoning him as a person, but we will condone some of the movies he made.
No, the guy's a fantastic filmmaker. You could fight on that, but I don't. Yeah, I don't condone what he does outside of the directing world.
I don't think any of us do that.
No.
And worst director, Judd Apatow for The Bubble, Andrew Dominic.
Which I never saw. I never saw The Bubble.
I heard it's really bad, so I kind of just like.
Yeah, and that scared me off of it.
Machine Gun Kelly and Maud Sun for Good Morning, Daniel Espinosa for Morbius, and Robert Zemeckis for Pinocchio. Worst picture, Blonde, Good Morning, The King's Daughter, Morbius, and Pinocchio.
Honestly, and I'm gonna get shit for this one. I've seen bad. I don't think Morbius is that bad.
I will attack Morbius in that regard. I think it is that bad.
No, I mean we've seen Electra, you've seen the second Ghost Rider. This I think Morbius is the Fantastic Four. No, I would. Yeah, the movie's not that bad. As bad as some of the other ones.
There's like nothing interesting about it, or good, or passable.
And it's crazy how quickly it went to Netflix. And it went to Netflix, which was weird too.
But that's what we can talk about one day too.
What Morbius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last thing we're talking about today for news is, of course, the real award we want to talk about.
What? I thought people don't watch that anymore. That people don't care about that.
We were told people don't watch this anymore, but here we are.
Here we are.
We have our Oscar nominations to talk about today. So starting with visual effects, nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Top Gun: Maverick.
Visual.
This one's tough. I feel like
this one's a trap, and it goes to Avatar.
I feel like Avatar's the easy answer, but at the same time, I feel like Top Gun could win.
I think Black Panther: Wakanda Forever could be an easy contender too. I mean, because if you're realistically, because it's.
And again, we're gonna do like we're gonna let the award season play out, see where we are. But as of right now, I think right now it's probably Avatar, but again, could change.
I would say Avatar, but I totally could see either Top Gun or Black Panther.
Up next, film editing, Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, which makes me want to hurl. Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun: Maverick. These are some.
Everything.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think it should go to that one. I think
is the one that's. It just makes more sense. There's more to edit with that, I think, than I don't know.
That one montage scene alone should get them the win for this.
Yeah, I would say my safe bet would be Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I think it's either that or Top Gun: Maverick, one of the two.
Yeah.
Costume design: Babylon, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, which I know you saw. You were a big fan of.
Mm-hmm. I could see it going Babylon or Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. I don't think the other ones have a shot.
I think Elvis could win, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is more like I don't know. I mean, movies like Hollywood loves movies about Hollywood.
Yeah.
Babylon, I think, is the one, because Babylon was completely underrepresented in the Oscars, and I think I could see it going that way. But you also have to err to the fact that the Oscars loves like getting dressed up in like Paris and you know what I mean. So like to me, I could see either one of those winning. But you're totally right. Elvis could totally win too. But I would say Babylon or Harris.
Best makeup and hairstyling. All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. I feel like right now The Whale is the front runner.
The Whale, but don't count Batman out for what they did with Colin Farrell, though. You know what I mean? The Penguin. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
But I would say The Whale for sure.
Right now, yes.
Yeah.
Cinematography. All Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, Elvis, Empire of Light, and Tar. The fact that Top Gun: Maverick is not here astounds me.
Yeah, really crazy. This is pretty much screaming All Quiet on the Western Front. I haven't seen it, but it's a war movie. cinematography. It just goes hand in hand with that because the movie looks like a 1917 film. It looks like it, the way it's set, and it's that's the one that just jumps off the page at you.
Unless they want to keep apologizing to Roger Deakins and just want to give him for Empire of Light. I haven't seen it, but could happen.
Empire of Light. I have not seen that either.
It's the Sam Mendes movie that came out this year that nobody saw.
Oh, is that the one with Olivia Colman?
Yeah.
Oh, really? That looks really good too.
Up next, Best Production Design, All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: Way of Water, Babylon, Elvis, and the Fabelmans.
I said this is another. I think it's got another Babylon.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I don't love the movie, but production design wise, it's really good.
Elvis, I think you could throw in there too, for sure.
Yeah.
Avatar, I would say no. The Fabelmans, you can see. I can see the Fable. Probably see the Fabelmans.
I could see Avatar eking this one out.
Yeah.
The one I don't think is going to win is the Fabelmans because I just don't think. I just think the production design for the other ones is more impressive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think the content's better, but I think the production design from that standpoint it is a little more impressive. Best sound: All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Elvis, and Top Gun: Maverick. One of the biggest stuff in this category was Nope.
Oh yeah. For sound,
the fact that Nope didn't get a nomination here, I'm just like, wow, how does that happen?
Sound, I could see Top Gun or All Quiet.
I could see Top Gun winning this one.
Yeah, just because of obviously with the sounds of like fighter pilots and jets and shit. Yeah, I could totally see that. I would say either that or All Quiet because those war movies usually are pretty good with the sound.
Yeah. Original song, Applause from Tell It Like Woman, Diane Warren, someone who's been nominated for like an obscene amount of times and never win. But it's funny, you look at her nomination, like half of them are like not real movies. So yeah, she's back. They love nominating her, but they never love letting her win. Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick, Lift Me Up from Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Not To from Triple R, and This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
From what I've heard, I thought Not To was probably the front runner on that one, right?
It kind of just like catapulted into the front spot.
I don't think Gaga doesn't get it. I mean, because Hold My Hand's not anywhere in the same caliber as Shallow.
I could still see her getting it though. It's one of those two. Is either Hold My Hand or Not To. I
do like the Rihanna Lift Me Up.
No Taylor Swift, so I'm delighted.
I do like the Rihanna Lift Me Up, and I think much to my wife's dismay, my wife is saying that she's not excited for the halftime show. I on the other hand am. I think Rihanna's going to do a fantastic job.
Coming after last year though, where you had like fucking awesome.
That was the remix of the late 2000s or the early, should I say late 90s, early 2000s. But I mean, that was more plays on your, you know what I mean? I'm excited just because Rihanna has been kind of hiding it. Like, you know what I mean? She's been
retired. She's become a mom. So
yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm on board. I really am.
Best original score, All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Fabelmans. Which gives John Williams his 53rd Oscar nomination.
Jesus Christ. Wow, that's crazy.
He is currently the most nominated person still living.
I can see Babylon on this too.
I mean, Babylon, maybe Fabelmans.
I mean, that's the other thing. Do you look at it as like how many more years is John
Carter Burr?
Really
Carter Burr will have an Oscar.
Carter.
Let me see. Does Carter Burr will have one? I can see him getting it too. Does he not? Maybe he doesn't.
But he's worked with the Coen brothers. I'm surprised he hasn't.
He's like the Coen's regular guy.
So that's kind of crazy that he didn't get anything for No Country.
Well, No Country has no score.
Oh, that's right.
Wow, this is only his third nomination.
It is. Carol's fantastic.
Carol was great.
Those are all really good movies.
Yeah. I mean, so it wouldn't shock me if Carter Burwell won for this one.
Or do you give it to John Williams because you don't? I mean, not try to be morbid, but I mean, how many more years does he have in the tank?
Time is not on your side.
No,
time is not on your side, Oscar. I mean, he's already got his though.
I mean, he has, but I mean, I don't know. Just because, you know what I mean? I don't know. I could see the Oscar voters kind of, you know what I mean, playing into that.
Yeah, we have no frame reference for any of these, so we're just gonna skip over them.
We need to try to get as much as we can knocked out of that if we can. Maybe if we can, like just any of these things. Yeah,
maybe. Yeah,
if we can get our hands somehow on them.
Yeah, we could try to do that. Best international feature, you got All Quiet on the Western Front from Germany, Argentina 1985 from obviously Argentina, Close from Belgium, EO from Portland, and The Quiet Girl from Ireland. A lot of people were shocked to see Triple R did not make this cut for India. Reason for that is because India did not submit this as their selection for this award. Because I feel like it would have been nominated had they did.
Oh yeah, I could absolutely see it being nominated for that. This goddamn dog.
So I mean, I think it's definitely gonna be All Quiet on the Western Front just because of how many nominations it's got.
Well, that and just how widely accessible it is. You know what I mean? It's going to be more widely accessible.
I think Argentina 1985 is also on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Let me check on that. I'm pretty sure it is.
Did you ever hear of a Box Wallace subscription?
But what the hell is that?
It's like
on Prime. On Prime.
You can get like movies. They're Criterion editions. They come out every 2 months.
Really?
And it's like a subscription service with the Criterion of like random, like just like miscellaneous films. Yeah, I signed up for February's, and it's about like this one. I think is about like the Holocaust. But anyway, sorry.
Well, speaking of the Holocaust, best animated feature.
There you have it.
Notorious, Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots, The Last Witch, The Sea Beast, and Turning Red. I feel like Marcel the Shell with Shoes On has a lot to thank for the Lego Movie not being nominated, because if had this come out pre-Lego Movie, no shot it gets nominated.
Yeah, isn't it crazy though that like this movie got so much hype, and then like I feel it was like completely like shot down. Like everyone's like, "Oh, this is like the best movie of the year," and then like it just stopped like being talked about.
Yeah, it just didn't do well at the box office, but like it did well enough to get on this list. I think this is a tie between Turning Red and Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
And I just enjoyed Puss in Boots. Can we just talk about how refreshing
that is? So great.
That's such a great movie, man. Isn't that crazy that like when we saw the like countless number of trailers that I've seen of that film at different movies, and I did not think I was going to like it as much as I liked it.
I think it's better than the first.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Best adapted screenplay, you have All Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion, Living, Top Gun Maverick, and Women Talking.
That Woman Talking is supposed to be really, really good.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they kind of fumbled the release of this film. We'll get into that later. But
did you see that movie?
No, Women Talking.
Yeah.
No, nobody has. That's the problem.
Oh, okay, because I know Pittsburgh's getting it, I think, this week.
Yeah, like it's only going wide now, not a month ago when it needed to.
Wow, that's stupid.
Which is why it doesn't have as many major nominations as you think it would have had coming into the award season.
Especially who you had behind it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is actually pretty tough. I'm not sure who to call on this one. It might go to Living. It might go to Living.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. I have no idea. I think I could see like Women Talking or All Quiet on this one too.
Yeah, sure. We'll have to see how things shake out. Best original screenplay. This one's going to be interesting. Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, which I believe Mark Spielberg's first screenplay nomination ever.
Huh.
Tar, and Triangle of Sadness.
Tar.
So the only one I have not seen is I would love it if Tar won. Not gonna lie, I would love it if Tar won because I think Todd Field deserves an Oscar.
I have not seen Triangle of Sadness. I bought it on Prime because I think it was on sale.
Yeah,
and I had no idea that it was.
That's the one I haven't seen too.
I had no idea that it was going to be nominated for an Oscar. I just bought it because I remember seeing the trailer for it and us talking about it. I never thought that this movie would be nominated for Best Picture too. Yeah, crazy.
Right now, I think it's between The Banshees of Inisherin and Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think it's going to be one of those two.
Would love to see Todd Field eke it out there.
I would love to see Todd Field win, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. Be awesome if he did.
And can he make a movie within the next couple of years? Thanks.
Please don't make us wait over a decade and a half for your next movie, Todd Field. Please.
What was his last one? Little Children.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's such a good movie. He's fire though. In the Bedroom was good. He's fire.
The dude's fucking money when he actually makes movies.
Yeah, for sure. I've liked all of his movies.
Yeah. Best Supporting Actress, Angela Bassett for Wakanda Forever, Hong Chow for The Whale, Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Stephanie Sue for also Everything Everywhere All at Once. First of all, a couple things to talk about. The first, couple things about talk about this category. First of which, Angela Bassett's now the very first person to be nominated for acting in an MCU film.
Which you never would have called that.
Nope.
Should have been
Never.
Hugh Jackman. Should have been Hugh Jackman.
Well,
Well,
no, he
actually,
wouldn't have
yeah.
counted.
Well, he would have been in an MCU. Never mind. Yeah, no.
He wouldn't have counted. Should have been Michael B. Jordan. But, yeah.
Or RDJ.
Or DJ. Hong Chow didn't think she was going to make it, and I'm happy she did.
I did. She is fantastic in The Well. Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis, very first Oscar nomination of her career. Good for her.
Really?
Yeah, she's never been nominated before this.
That is fucking. That's mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love seeing Carrie Condon, the voice of Friday in the MCU. And Stephanie Sue, good to see you here too. This one's tough, actually. I'm not sure who's going to win this one.
I would like to see this. I like, based on the one that I really champion right now. I like Hong Chow.
Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't be upset if anybody in this category won. If I'm being completely honest.
No, because I mean, it's like it's representing. I mean, Angela Bassett won already, didn't she? She won for
no, she didn't.
Didn't she win? No shit. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I could see. Yeah, okay. Never mind that.
Yeah, like every person here is either a first time nominee or actually everybody here except Angela Bassett's a first time nominee, and Angela Bassett didn't win.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah, so never mind then. Yeah, I don't know.
Best supporting actor: Brendan Gleeson for Banshees of Inisherin, Brian Tyree Henry for Causeway, Judd Hirsch for the Fablemans, which is hilarious.
One scene you said.
Yeah, he's literally in one scene of the movie. It's a great scene, but it's kind of funny that he's here and Paul Dano isn't.
Yeah, craziness.
Barry Keoghan in the Banshees of Inisherin, and Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is a category where every single person here is a first time nominee.
Yeah, I honestly, and just based on
this is going to Quan. This is Quan's.
I honestly, if anyone's going to challenge him, it's going to be Gleason. I think Gleason was fantastic in Inisherin.
Yeah, it's going to be Gleason or Keoghan, but right now I think it's Quan's.
And Keoghan, this doesn't showcase the actor he is. He was okay in the film, not his. Yeah.
See, I thought that, but then I watched the scene of like where it was him and Carrie Condon by the lake, and
when he's talking to her about like when he has like a
he's really good.
Yeah. Like to me, it's like Killing of a Sacred Deer was just like that's like when you watch it, you're like, holy shit! Like this guy is going to be tough. This guy's going to be a really great actor because like how dark that portrayal is. You know what I mean? I don't know, but
I don't know. I think he's great. Again, I really want it to be Quan, and I think it'd be hilarious. A short round won an Oscar before Indiana Jones.
Yeah, seriously.
But what a fucking story for Ke Huy Quan.
This is a great story if you look at even like us like talking about like the other best actor and best actress and stuff like that. It's just been all around. It's just a really good film story. Obviously with Brendan Fraser coming back into the limelight too. Like this is going to be a good awards for sure.
Best actress: Cate Blanchett for Tar, Ana de Armas for Blonde, Andrea Riseborough for To Leslie, which is something that nobody saw coming.
I might watch that after we get done with this.
Michelle Williams for The Fablemans and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Right now, this is a two-way race between Blanchett and Yeoh.
I would love Blanchett to win because I think
I would love it if either one.
Yeah, I'm good with either or, but I think Blanchett definitely for me. I'm not seeing the other three, so I've only seen two, but to me, that's going to be hard to beat that performance.
Yeah. Best actor: Austin Butler in Elvis, Colin Farrell in The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser in The Whale, Paul Mescal in After Sun, and Bill Nighy in Living. I haven't seen the last two, but I saw the first three. The first two, yeah. Farrell.
I'm gonna go Brendan Fraser. Bill Nighy. That Living is coming to that one. The one Regal that's close.
Living opens this week. I'm going to talk about for supporting actress. The fact that nobody from Women Talking got a nomination, I think, is just fucking wild to me.
And the
because that was one of the big performance movies of the year.
What, After Sun?
No. Women Talking.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But because UA botched the release so badly, nobody got a nom for it.
Crazy. And like I said, I did see After Sun. I mean, Paul Mescal was good, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I need to rewatch it again.
I can't speak to it.
But Bill Nye, I'm going to check out Living either this week or next for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm going to
we've got a
Frasier.
lot of catch up to do. Me, I don't have much catch up. I don't have like 11 movies, 11 or 12 movies I need to watch before I'm ready for the Oscars. Yeah.
I told Beck that I would rewatch them. Like I know she wants to see Elvis. She wants to watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. So I'm done. It gives us me a chance to rewatch them too. So I'm down for it.
Best director. We had the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Like
Todd Field for
Field,
Tar.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Martin
yeah.
McDonough for The Banshees of Inisherin, Ruben Ostlund for Triangle of Sadness, and Steven Spielberg again for The Fabelmans.
I don't know how Aronofsky not directed. That to me a huge admission, I think, too.
What do you bump out though? I mean, we haven't seen.
We haven't seen Triangle of Sadness, so I can't say. And then Spielberg, I just feel like is in every. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like kind of Meryl Streep.
His direction of the movie is so fucking excellent too.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? Like Field McDonough.
I mean, I know we both want Todd Field to win this.
Todd Field, dude, I so about it, dude. Like his films are just they hit. I don't know Spielberg. I just feel like it's just more of a it's because it's Spielberg. I haven't seen The Fabelman, so I can't really talk on it. But this, like I said, Ruben Ostlund though, this is like really the big surprise of the Oscars for sure. Like I said, I did download the movie.
Either SS Rajamouli for RRR or the guy whoever did Edward Berger for All Quiet on the Western Front.
I was going to say that one would be an easy one to put in there. Aronofsky would be one that you could put in there for sure because of The Whale.
Yeah.
I don't know that one you could go even I can even see me as much as I like it. Baz Luhrmann though you could put in there too.
No, God, no, dear Lord,
Elvis. No. You don't think?
No, absolutely fucking not.
I don't know. I enjoy that film.
Best Picture nominees are, I don't even think it should be here. All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. I would rather throw in Joseph Kosinski for fucking Top Gun than I would Baz Luhrmann for anything.
But like to me, I don't know. Like on this one, like I could see like movies that could have like been omitted. Like Avatar, you could have thrown that one out.
Yeah, Avatar. I don't care.
Top Gun, I get. Top Gun's a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I think that was more based on what it did box office wise that it's in there for Best Picture.
It's one of the best things. It's one of the best movies of the year. So I think it should be here.
Just saying. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I liked it too, but I'm just saying, like you don't have The Whale in there, which like I'm a huge fan of that movie. Shit, I don't know. And like I said, we need to see this Triangle of Sadness.
I really need to see it now. I think right now it's Fabelmans, but again, could change on a dime. Would
love to see Tar win Best Picture.
Oh, that'd be fucking awesome. That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be like a La La Land thing, though. Then it would immediately be taken away, and it would be like a Moonlight thing for sure.
All right, and that brings us to the end of the Oscar and Notorious news, but that's not the end of the show just yet, Russell. So we're gonna play before we head out. We're gonna play a little game. A game we're gonna call Decorated Cast. Okay. So Russell, what I have done is I have assembled some of the most we're talking about the Oscar right now. I've assembled a list of some of the most decorated casts in the history of movies.
Okay.
And I'm going to challenge you. So the goal of the game is I'm gonna give you a movie, and you need to tell me how many Oscar nominations are held between every single member of the cast. So I don't need you to name the exact number. I'll make it easy on you. So there's gonna be a range. All you have to do is guess the right range, and you get a point.
Okay.
All right. So let me see. Let me just pull up.
So how many Oscars they have?
Yeah, like how many Oscar nominations are held between everybody?
Nominations.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. I can just share my screen.
This is gonna get challenging right here.
Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right. Your first movie is Ocean's 11, the Soderbergh Ocean's 11. So, how many Oscar nominations are held between everybody in this cast? Is it A, 10 to 15, B, 16 to 20, C, 21 to 25, or D, 26 to 30?
All right. Clooney himself has had a ton, and so Julia Roberts has a bunch. Garcia's had some. Brad Pitt's had numerous. Yeah, I'm going to go with C's bumping out to me. I'm going to go C.
Okay, and just for bonus points, can you say who is the most nominated member of the cast?
Who's the most nominated?
Yes.
I would say I'd say Clooney.
Well, you got that right, but the correct answer is D. 29 nominations between all the cast members.
Okay. Yeah, Clooney.
You did get the most noms right. I'm impressed by that.
Okay.
All right. Up next. Your next movie. Glengarry Glen Ross.
Oh, man.
A, 20 to 25. B, 26 to 30. C, 31 to 35. Or D, 36 or more.
Man, I will go with I'm gonna go D 36 plus.
Correct. Also, most nominated member of the cast.
Most nominated member of the cast. I think that's an easy one. I gotta. Oh, I know. Jesus Lord. Oh man, who's underneath? Pacino?
Right here.
To the side.
No,
that's I know who that is.
That's Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin. Okay, yeah. No, I know who Kevin Spacey is. Most nominated.
Begrudgingly.
I think everybody knows who he is. You have Jack Lemmon and you have Ed Harris.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Pacino. And I don't think
you're nailing that part of it, but you're not getting the questions right. The answer is B. The answer is also 29.
Okay.
But Pacino definitely had the most nominations of anybody here. So you're nailing that one.
Yeah.
All right, up next movie on the list, Robert Altman's Shortcuts. It's a cast that features the likes of Robert Downey Jr., Frances McDormand, Jack Lemmon again. So is the number of nominations between 20 and 25, 26 and 30, 31 and 35, or 36 or more?
Frances McDormand, RDJ, and who's the other one?
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot of those. I'll go safe. I'll go B, 26 to 30.
And most nominated member of the cast?
It's got to be the Frances McDormand.
Nailing that one again. Okay, you got half of it right, so it's tied for that. Which one did you say?
Frances McDormand.
No, but like what letter did you say? Did you say C or did you say D?
I think I said. Go back to the number real quick. I think I said B. I think I went 26 to 30. Yeah,
you're nailing the most noms though, because Frances McDormand is tied for the most nominated along with Jack Lemmon.
Okay,
but the answer is 32 nominations between the cast. All right, see if you can get like an actual question right. But you only 3 down. You can still win the game. Up next, Paul Thomas Anderson's Magnolia. Now, how many Oscar nominations are totaled between the cast? Is it A, 10 to 15, B, 16 to 20, C, 21 to 25, or D, I don't know why that says B, 26 to 30?
C's coming to me. I could be wrong. I'm going to say C.
And most nominated cast member?
I'm going to go with I'm going to go Julianne Moore.
You're really good at that, but no, the answer is B. There's 20 nominations.
I can tell you.
Julianne Moore is the most nominated person on this cast.
All right.
Let's see. Up next. The Thin Red Line. Cast that includes Sean Penn, Adrian Brody, George Clooney again, Woody Harrelson, among others. So how many Oscar nominations are contained between the cast of this film? 10 to 15, 16 to 20, 21 to 25, or 26 to 30?
I think this one's a smaller one. I'm going to go B, 16 to 20.
And most nominated cast member? You going Clooney again?
Is Clooney in this one?
Yes, he is.
Clooney is in this one. Hold on.
Or are you going Sean Penn?
I'm thinking here. Hold on. Sean Penn's been nominated quite a bit, but Clooney's been nominated a ton. He's been nominated more than him, though. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Clooney.
You're all right with Clooney.
Wrong with the numbers, man.
Wrong with the numbers again.
God damn it. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna take my most noms though. I'm happy with the streak. I'm starting here on that at least.
All right. So yeah, see, 23 nominations between the cast of this film. Next, Don't Look Up. 2021's Don't Look Up. How many Oscar nominations are contained in this cast? Is it A?
Let me look at the
20,
cat. Let me
25?
look. I'm not looking up the answer. I'm just looking up and see
Well, I
who's
mean,
on.
there's no way to look up this answer. So you can look up the cast. You want to look up the cast. It's fine.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
And I'm
That's
sure
it.
you are. Yeah. So it's A, between 20 and 25. B, between 26 and 30. C, between 31 and 35. Or
It's
D,
got to be
36
more. It's got to be over 36.
over 36.
Over 36, absolutely.
And most nominated cast member?
Meryl Streep.
Correct on both fronts. 44.
As soon as I saw her in there, and I didn't even have to count between her and Leo, I knew that they were probably damn near. Yeah, I was pretty good.
Yeah, Meryl Streep accounts for like half of that.
And that's why I was like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, it has to be over 36.
Your next film is Paul Thomas Anderson again with Boogie Nights.
Look at this one again,
Which
is one that we reviewed too. By the way,
we did review this movie. How many Oscar nominations are contained between this cast? Is it A, 10 to 15, B, 16 to 20, C, 21 to 25, or D, 26 to 30?
I'm going to paint this one low. I'm going to say 16 to 20.
Most nominated cast member?
Julia Moore.
Oh, you were so close.
I knew it was low because of the fact that there really wasn't outside of Don Cheadle having maybe a couple.
Don Cheadle only has one actually.
Really? And I thought Julianne Moore, and I think Wahlberg, didn't Wahlberg have one?
He has one.
Yeah. That's why I was okay.
Up next, Inception.
This is quite a fun game though. I kind of like this.
Yeah, this is fun, right?
Let me look
Is
it
it
up.
A, 10 to 25, B, 15 to 20, C, 21 to 25, or D, 26 to 30?
No, it's not that much. Oh, wait a minute, because we have Nick Nolte in there though, or not Nick Nolte, Nicholas. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. Michael Caine.
Nicholas Cage.
I can't even talk. I couldn't even talk. Michael Caine's in this though, so that bumps it up a little bit. Cartier's been in a couple. Man, I'm gonna go C.
21, 25?
Yeah.
Most nominated cast member?
Just go Leo.
Oh,
dude, I'm butter on the nominations though.
You are. You really are.
Damn it. Okay.
All right. Up next, Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's
Gary
sweet.
Marshall's Valentine's Day.
All right. Let me check this out here. Hold on, because I know
A, 15. A, 10 to 15. B, 16 to 20. C, 21 to 25. Or D, 26 to 30.
we got some heavy hitters in here. Yeah, we got some heavy hitters. I'm gonna go D. I like it.
Most nominated cast member.
Hold on. Hold on, because I'm scrolling through the nominees. God. I'm gonna go with this is accurate. I'm gonna go with Anne Hathaway.
You finally missed your first one. You did get the number right. Because it is D.
Damn it. Okay.
But most noms goes to Bradley Cooper.
Really? Okay. So, okay.
Yeah. Anne Hathaway only has two. She only has two.
Really? I was going to put Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts has more than that, doesn't she?
She does.
Okay. So I would have said Julia. That I was between her and Hathaway.
All right. Your next film, 12 Years a Slave.
Okay.
Is it the range between A, 10 and 15, B, 16 and 20, C, 21 and 25, or D, 26 to 30?
Pitt brings that up, though. Fassbender, I think, was nominated for Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Jobs is a very different movie.
Or Steve Jobs. And then Lupita Nyong'o won for this. So that would be... I'm going to keep it small. I'm going to go A, 10 to 15.
And most nominated cast member?
Brad Pitt.
So close.
Jeez, oh man. My God. Can we just say I like that Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah,
He's a fantastic. He's fantastic. It's amazing he doesn't have
he's excellent.
many nominees. He was nominated for this. I think was
This
that all?
This is only one. This is only one.
He's a really great actor, and I like Fassbender too. So it's a good movie. Okay, sorry.
Your next film, Apocalypse Now.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have some on these ones for sure.
Is the range A between 20 and 25, B 26 to 30, C 31 to 35, or D 36 or more?
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna be cocky on this one. I think I'm gonna go D.
36 or more?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 36 or more.
Most nominated cast member.
I'm gonna go Bobby Duvall.
Incorrect on both counts.
Really, Brando? I thought Duvall for sure had more nominees than Brando. Wow,
Brando beats him by one.
Okay, because I knew he definitely was out of the actors in there for sure. Okay. Wow. Okay, completely on the opposite end of the spectrum. Okay.
Your last film, 2021's Nightmare Alley.
You got Kate Blanchett and Cooper already.
And the range between A 20 and 25, B 26 to 30, C 31 to 35, or D 36 plus.
And this is just a cast.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is heavy. I'm gonna go. Yeah, Jenkins has been nominated. Oh God, this is good. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go C.
C, and who is the most nominated cast member?
I'm gonna go Blanchett.
Incorrect on both counts again.
Jeez, seriously, Bradley Cooper. My God,
he's been nominated 9 times.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's craziness. The Bradley Cooper, like All About Steve's Own.
Yeah, it's All About Steve's Own, Bradley Cooper. Valentine's Day's Own, Bradley Cooper.
Wedding Crasher's Own, Bradley Cooper.
Hangover 3's Own, Bradley Cooper.
Midnight Meat Train's Own, Bradley Cooper.
I can't think of another movie. Oh, shit. Yes Man's Own, Bradley Cooper.
The Hangover 2's Own.
You bastard! You did that to me.
I did it. Well, no, you're open up for the first one now.
Yeah, I know. I guess the Hangover's Own, Bradley Cooper.
Failure to Launch his own, Bradley Cooper.
He wasn't Failure to Launch, wasn't he?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played one of McConaughey's friends.
Like McConaughey's friends. I can't name a good. The A-Team's Own, Bradley Cooper.
Silver Linings Playbook's Own,
Bradley Cooper. That's a good movie. No, that's not
that is a good. That is a good one.
That's not how you play this game.
All right, then we'll go. We'll do a shit movie then. What was that one that was American Hustle Zone? Bradley Cooper.
I'll give you that one. Aloha Zone, Bradley Cooper.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's a good one. American Sniper Zone, Bradley Cooper.
That's a good movie. No,
I like it. I know. I'm just throwing movies out now. Then I'll keep All About Steve, and then you can keep Aloha.
All right.
No,
that's gonna do it for the show here tonight. Russell, gonna plug before you head out.
That was fun. Yeah, Notorious by Chance is the podcast. We just dropped our first episode of the.
We haven't dropped it yet. It's coming out tomorrow. Our first audio episode will be dropping tomorrow.
Okay, this is craziness. We're talking in the future.
We have recorded our first episode to drop tomorrow.
Yes, you can find us Notorious by Chance on Facebook. That's where we put polls up for you guys to vote on. And you guys can find us here. We're back. We said we were going to put out content on YouTube, and damn it, we're 3 weeks for 3 weeks. So
yeah, 3 for 3.
Keep it rolling.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, at ChanceWars_91. Check out the other show we do on this channel, Left Side Strong Side, where we talk about football every week. Things are heating up with the playoffs and such. So we have a lot of fun stuff planned for the offseason that you're not going to want to miss. Tune into all that. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next week.